Hello, my anxious army. Today I decided that I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Today, I'm going to teach you all how to play chess because some people don't know how to play this, and it's really easy. Now, today, I don't have a helper, but later on in the video at the end, me and my brother are going to play one whole match of chess just to give you all an example how to play. Now, here we go. Chess basics, official start. Now, obviously, this is the king. The entire goal of the game revolves around this dude. The goal of the game is to put this guy in checkmate. Now keep in mind, this guy never actually dies. You never kill this guy. You just put him in an inescapable position, and you go checkmate, and you win. Now, that's pretty much all the king can do. The king can just move anywhere he wants, but once. One space each turn. Put this back on there. Now, we're going to leave the queen for last because she's really important. Now, we got a pawn, which are these dudes right here. They always go in the front no matter what. These ones can move once to the front and they eat or kill diagonally. However, they can only move once in the front per turn, but whenever they're starting out, you can move 2 spaces if you would like. However, that is not mandatory, and you can just do this and do this for each turn. Now, the next piece is the rook. Normally, he does not look like this, but this is glass chess, and he has a little rounded top. Normally, he has square edges because he's a little castle, I guess. This one can move anywhere he wants, infinitely, but only in a straight line, and of course, if there's nothing in front. Not directly up, but to the side, anywhere like that. You move up and to the side, things like that. Next piece we got is the knight. I call it a horse because I'm an ignorant little child, and people don't like it when I say horse, and so I'm gonna piss them off. The horse is one of very special pieces. This one can jump over pieces, which is an ability that no other piece has. And he goes in an L shape, in whichever direction, but he goes in an L shape. Say I wanted to move more vertically up. I would move 1, 2, and then whichever side, which is like an upside down L. But if I wanted to move horizontally to whichever side, I would go 1, 2, and then up or down, whichever one. And this is one of the only pieces that can go backwards too. All the pieces that can go backwards and all the special abilities will be shown at the end. This one is the bishop. He's not really that complicated. He can't jump over people, and he moves diagonally. Just diagonally, nowhere else. Infinitely, but diagonally. Now, lastly, but not least, we have the queen. The queen also does not normally look like this, but every single chess is different. And she is the strongest piece in the entire game. She can move up infinitely like the rook, diagonally infinitely like the bishop, and 1, 2, and 3, things like that. So yeah, she's pretty overpowered. Game hasn't gotten any updates. It's like TF2. But anyways, there we go. There you have all the basics. Now, another thing to note is the way you set it up. You can't just put these pieces randomly. Let me show you how it looks. Here we go. Now, I can't really keep this steady, so I'm gonna not... All of the pawns go here, on the front, in front of every single one. The rooks always go on each end, on the end corners, no matter where you're at. The horses go right next to the rooks. The bishops go next to the queen and the king, or next to the horses. And the queen and the king always go side by side. Now keep in mind, the queen will always be on your left side. That is where the queen will always be, the left side. She's never on the right side because that is just wrong. And, well, yeah. that's pretty much all the chess basics. Now that you know all the basics of chess, let me play one game against myself. And 3, 2, 1, no talking, go. Now, here's something that I want to point out. If a pawn reaches the end or the opposite side of the board, then that pawn quickly becomes a queen. So the pawn and the queen trade places. And that's it. Now, that is a checkmate because the king is in an inescapable position, meaning that he dies. Now, notice how as soon as I said checkmate, the game ended, and he did not die. This is very important, because I don't know why. The end of my video, and yeah.